Welcome to Ham Radio QRP. Today, we examine the stock fan noise on the Yaesu FT-DX10 and see what happens when it's replaced by a notably quieter fan. The stock fan on the Yaesu FT-DX10 moves air, but that's about the best thing I can say about it. There are quieter options, such as fans made by Noctua. Let's make some measurements. I'm using the Spectroid phone app, so all of our measurements are relative to the maximum clipping point of the phone's mic. We'll roughly assume that the clipping point is between 110 to 112 dB. And when we take those measurements on Spectroid, we'll see something like minus 74 dB in the app. That's actually 112 minus 74, or approximately 38 dB. To keep from having to do these conversions as we're looking at the numbers, we're just going to look at the real decibel differences between those negative readings on the app. And at the end, we'll convert into real decibels, because all we're really trying to do is get the relative difference in decibels of the two fans. Let's measure the stock fan while it runs at the slowest speed controlled by the radio. We see 59.7 dB, or minus 59.7 dB, at 296 Hertz. Note that the fan control is not sophisticated. It doesn't slowly spin up the fan. It simply raises it in steps. Also, I'm voice-overing these because the initial recording on the phone was so poor you couldn't hear my voice or the fan. Now we'll measure the stock fan after the radio has been keyed down at 100 watts into a dummy load. This runs the fan at a higher speed. We see minus 57.3 at 296 Hertz. That's only a couple decibels higher at the peak frequency than the low level, but the overall level has come up a few dB from the low speed setting. Now we want to replace the stock fan with a hopefully quieter fan. The stock fan is a standard 80mm muffin style fan with a 2-pin plug. The red wire is positive, the black is negative. There are no other fan controls. The Noctua NFA8 comes with a 4-pin connector because it offers fan RPM and a pulse width modulation to precisely control the fan speed. However, the simple voltage control on the FT-DX10 can't make use of that. I used female headers to connect the fan wiring to the main board. 2 headers fit side by side in the same space as the original connector. You could also use the connector from the stock fan if you don't want to save it. Here we see the fan installed, a view from the inside of the case, and a view from the outside. Now that the stock fan is replaced, let's measure the Noctua fan while it runs at the slowest speed controlled by the radio. It's bouncing around just about the ambient noise level at the 69 to 70 Hertz low end, but we see a minus 70.2 dB at 500 Hertz. Now that's significantly quieter than stock. Now let's measure the Noctua fan after the radio has been keyed down for a while. It's right around minus 66 dB, peaking around 100 Hertz at the low end and 510 Hertz further up. So let's look at the numbers. Remember, here we're looking at Spectroid decibel numbers below the phone mic clipping range of approximately, let's call it 111 decibels. The stock fan had a noise spike near 300 Hertz of minus 59.7 dB, with a floor around minus 62 dB at the other frequencies in the low speed, and a peak a couple decibels higher, running at the higher speed across the same range of frequencies at the low speed. This noise spike is especially noticeable when it's running. By comparison, the Noctua measured right at the noise floor of the room at 70 Hz and minus 70.2 dB at 510 Hz. It jumped up about 4.5 dB to minus 66.7 at the 510 Hz range when it was running at the high speed. It has no frequency spikes, and since it's measuring right around ambient room level at 70 Hz, its actual noise is higher up in the range at 510. I don't have an anemometer to take measurements, but trust me that it's moving much more air than the stock fan. The fan cycles off much quicker than the stock fan when using the Noctua. When we compare the two noise levels adjusted to actual decibel levels rather than the confusing spectroid numbers, we see that while both fans are relatively quiet, the Noctua is 10.5 decibels quieter at low speed and 9.4 decibels quieter at high speed while moving more air. Since the decibel scale is logarithmic, a 10 dB decrease in volume represents a perceived halving of the loudness. The Noctua fan at low speed is effectively twice as quiet as the stock unit. And since the Noctua is approaching the recorded ambient noise floor of the room, 36.8 real decibels, the fan noise will be nearly indistinguishable from the background noise during standard fan operation. If the radio was able to use the full fan control offered by the Noctua, it would be virtually silent. But given the limitations, it's still an effective way to reduce, to me, the annoying fan noise on the FT-DX10, all for under $20, especially if you operate in a quiet environment. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe.